As I mentioned to you back in March when we talked about, our whole goal is to add more part-time folks on per shift. Now, it's not necessarily individual people, but it's hours that we needed to add to put more people on full-time within the shift. And so what we won't be able to do in 2012 is add that one person to every shift. And so we'll continue to operate at the level of 4 that we have now versus bringing it to 5.
Thank you.
Okay. The next aspect that I want to get into, and this is where I want to spend a little time, because this is where the real important part of it, I think, comes in, and something I really need to get across, and that's the EMS side of it. We have some difficulties here, and I want to talk to you about them and give you some ideas as to where we're at. This round circle doesn't necessarily represent a pie chart, but I thought it was kind of cute on how you put it together. Anyways, you can see in the blue there the EMS calls. That's our total EMS calls of 3,186 calls. And that's what we did in 2010. Out of that, if you look into the purple, you'll see non-billable. 726 of those calls that we went on, we couldn't bill for. Now, when I say we couldn't bill for them, it's because many of those fell into lift assists, where we went to someone's house because Dad had slipped off of something or got caught between the bed and the wall, and we go in and simply help them up. And we get more and more of those calls gradually come in. Or we go to the home because someone called and said, you know, I'm just not feeling good at all, and when we got there, everything was fine. Or, you know, someone maybe prematurely called 911 when they didn't really need to. Those are what really fall under those categories of non-billable. The billable no transports is a little bit different. That's where if we may go to someone's home, or we may find them in a business where you go in and let's say they're a diabetic, and we provide them with some medications that they have, we get them back on their feet, the numbers look normal. We now, with the way our medical direction is, we can do write-offs in the field on the condition of an individual. So that individual doesn't need to go to the hospital at that point. We have his blood sugars back to normal. He understands where he's at, he's coherent, and he meets our criteria. We can do what we do as a sign-off, but we still